Echo, Vibes, you're both officially being made ARC troopers.
Hello and welcome to another Star Wars toy review. We are going to be looking at two of the 3.75 inch scale figures, particularly from the Clone Wars set, the Defend Kamino pack. Now I have these two figures specifically because, well, not only are they one of my two of my favorites, but you know, they're also best friends. They're very close in the episode, and of course it is going to be Clone Trooper Echo and Clone Trooper Fives. Fives because of course the designation CT 5555, so they just call them Fives. And yeah, without further ado, go ahead and get to it. All right, so here we have both Clone Trooper Echo and Clone Trooper Fives. You know, actually with their 501st colors now, so they are no longer rookies. And they do have, you know, the ARC Trooper, you know, pauldron here. I actually added these because I had a few Captain Rex clones, you know, phase 1 extras lying around, and I just thought, you know, that again, they're just my figures, so I wanted to do something cool with them. And you know, they were promoted, you know, in an episode to ARC Troopers, you know, and I just thought that it'd be really cool just to kind of have that uniqueness to them. But of course they do not come with these shoulder ponies. And of course we'll take a look at Echo first here. You know, standard mold, of course, ball jointed head here, and his helmet is removable, of course, which is right there, donning the colors of the 501st, nice blue. And the helmet fits pretty snug, but it's not as snug as some of the other figures, you know, that I've had. It actually comes off pretty easily. And of course, you know, this Echo particularly has the hand painted. If you remember when Rex gave him the that handprint when they killed that I guess it was like that serpent, you know, on the Rishi outpost. It was like a blue sort of blood, but of course he painted over it black, so just to make it last. And you'll notice he has the Oberish written down here with the heavy gun there, that of course is a tribute to Heavy, which means for Heavy. But you know, shoulder articulation, he does have elbow articulation as well, the wrists, and of course the swivel hips, and he does bend, so ball joint and swivel. And of course swivel legs, knees, and the ankles. And overall, you know, I mean, it's a really nice looking figure. I mean, you know, I had the other Echo, the one that didn't have the 501st colors, that his helmet came with the visor, before I actually, and I just picked this one up just because I had the Fives, you know, from the Defend Kamino pack, and I actually found them loose. So I really wanted, you know, the Echo, just so you can, you know, so I can have, I guess, the set. It's because I really like him in these colors. I mean, I like the other Echo as well. You know, he has the nice visor, but I just really enjoy, you know, the tribute deco to Heavy there. And he does come standard as well with a DCS 15 carbine as well. See there. And of course, we have Clone Trooper Fives with the goatee and the famous 5 tattoo right on top of his head, his forehead there. And Fives has the for Heavy tribute, you know, on the with the machine gun and the Oberish on his shoulder instead of on his thigh. See it there? It's awesome. Just beautiful paint application. It's a nice blue. And yeah, like I said, you know, this is not the original pauldron. Took it from an extra Captain Rex that I had. Just thought that, you know, I would pay these characters a little tribute and promote them. you know, I mean, they never really issued toys with them being, as far as I know, in the 3.75 line. And of course, more design there, and you know, similar articulation as well. You know, the ball jointed head, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. Does swivel at the hips, the waist, of course, the knees bend and the ankles. You know, just one of my favorites all time. As we know, Fives is the one that nearly discovered. Well, actually, he did discover, you know, the Order 66, and the Emperor had him, you know, murdered, and he was murdered by Commander Fox, the Coruscant Guard, and that was just a great episode. And now that the Clone Wars is concluded, we see that Fives actually played a big clue and a big help, you know, into Rex and Ahsoka, you know, kind of fending off Jesse and the 500 and the 332nd Company on that ship, on the Venator. So just one of my favorites, you know. I mean, Clone Commander Wolf is my favorite clone of all time, but Fives is definitely my favorite 501st. I mean, for sure. You know, just awesome. And of course, his helmet is removable, and you can see the Rishi eel on the top of his helmet there. And it does fit very nice on him. So yeah, you know, I mean, you can find this set. Again, you know, eBay, I've seen them. They're a little bit pricey. I've seen them all the way up to about $200, $150. You know, I actually got lucky because I found this guy for about $30, which is still higher than the retail price. But again, you have to remember, you don't really make them anymore. So whatever is out there is out there. And then I found this guy separately as well. He was a little bit higher, you know, he was about 40, but you know, a seller was willing to part with him. Originally he wanted to sell the set for $100, but I was able to find him much cheaper, just separately. And you know, but yeah, Clone Trooper Echo, Clone Trooper 5s, 501st, you know, from the Defend Kamino pack. Awesome, pick them up if you get a chance. I absolutely love them. And you know, thank you for tuning in. I'll have some more 501st. I will be receiving a Clone Trooper Jesse, so I'll be doing that very soon, along with a few other 501st members and members from Rex's Squad. So until then, thank you for tuning in, and may the Force be with you.